Welcome, this is Nathan and welcome back to another video. In today's video, we are continuing to take a look at what is the latest and restarted. Episode 21. This is the episode before the big war. Yet, the last video was eventful, but there wasn't many, wars as such. And again here, when a world war is escalating, you don't have wars, you have political stuff. And yeah, that's what happened here with the yellow team rising with insane strength. And we saw turquoise and red team form an alliance. And as well as, that's the wrong there, as well as, oh yeah, right, this, they formed the Square Alliance, the yellow team did, and a lot of countries joined it. The blue team, the red team, the purple team, and the Finland team. And the pink, and the Poland, what do I call it? The pink team, the maroon, whatever, the maroon thing team joined the Circle Alliance. So it does look like the world is entering into World War I at this point. And that's going to be even worse as we now have the division of Africa happening. I said the end last video is going to happen, and it's going to happen here again. It's going to happen similar to real life. This time it's going to be set in... This time it's going to be set in the chocolate team's capital, so whatever that's called. And every country will take turns taking land. So that'll be different from the real Africa division. Countries will take turns taking land. Whatever's left can just be divided up, or war, I guess. So the first country to make a move is the Burgundy team. They're going to be interesting. They're going to be the first ones to colonize in Africa, ignoring this. And what else used to be around here. My charger's getting bad, I don't know why. And we have an agreement being set that the yellow team here will not be invaded. Because, well, they are colonial power and top 15. So, the entire everybody in the conference agrees on that and says to leave them. They're not happy that home is being, divided up by colonizers, but what can you do? If you try anything, you're going to get killed by number 3. So the Burgundy team will set up a colony down here, where Nigeria is in real life. And they'll begin expanding that rapidly. As well, again, they can take what they want right now, because it's their, well, other countries are in this. Nobody really has set what they want. But I think, while they're doing this, we're going to check on them. While this is happening, the red team is doing some invasions. Yep, you hear me right, the red team is doing invasions. They invade the yellow team down by here and fully annex them. And also invade the navy team, which they annex as well. Now, are the people in support for colonizing Africa? Maybe. It really depends, if you ask me. The red team will now expand their colony out towards this green country, which is its first direct border with somebody. But it's not going to last long, because they're going to get invaded soon. Not right now, obviously. And they also begin to go down into Sudan area, which is new for the red team. The red team kind of states they don't want much of Africa. If anything, they only want their old land and maybe some more of that. So, this would include Libya, which they're going to have to invade if they want it. I'm pretty sure you can actually see the border of Libya right here, where the red team got to. So, they might invade the Libyan country, who knows. Anyway, let's check on the Burgundy country. Oh wow, that's a big colony, isn't it? And while this is happening, they also expand out on this colony, because the Burgundy team is definitely getting up there in some strength. So they do this, and next up, head over to to Africa, it's the chocolate team. I was about to say New World. The chocolate and burgundy team are really, really close friends. It's kind of strange if you ask me. But the chocolate team will be doing colonization of down here, and I think of of South Africa. And I think I should point out something that somebody mentioned in the last video. What is going to happen with the turquoise team? They are a country in this region. I didn't mention that, and I will take the blame for that. The turquoise team, well, I'm erasing this. The turquoise team has agreed that they will not take any land from Africa except from the land they own. And anyway, turquoise team isn't really like the one to really be focusing on Africa right now because they have a threat on their border. And just like that, this is what the chocolate team does. The yellow team, realising that this might be the final chance they have to expand their homeland, will take the opportunity. They already know they're not going to be invaded, but everybody else will, so they're going to start expanding out rapidly. And they don't take anything anybody owns, because nobody wants the Saharan desert. But the yellow team wants to make sure they take every single last piece of land that the possible Europeans could take. Anyway, green team's next. They are going to be interesting. First, they invade the old countries they own, not for too long, but released, and they'd be invaded. Don't ask me why. But the green team is kind of stuck in the Mediterranean. Then they have a strong navy. I would say the navy is one of the strongest just because of how old they are. But we have them doing something that the red team's not going to like. They invade the Libyan team. Now, immediately, the red team is like, okay, we're declaring war. Why would you do that? But immediately, chocolate team's like, calm down, you take the rest of the Libyan team, or else we will go to war with you. And the red team says yes, even though that would be actually kind of a close fight, if it's just those two, not including the Circle Alliance. So the two end up splitting up the Libyan team, which is now gone from existence. And the red team will finish up its land grabs. Again, they didn't want much. So they take 2 pieces of land here, for God's sake. They took 2 pieces of land here and finished off making Sudan look better. Gonna do this. And while they're doing that, the still green country was invaded by the Burgundy team. Rip. I mean, I'm gonna be honest, I'd never really liked them. And at this point, there's only 2 countries left in Africa. The Ethiopian team and the yellow team. And, well, sadly for them, the khaki team is gonna be invading them. This team was originally going to go here, but they're not. And yes, at this point, I can say the Suez Canal has been kind of built. If not, they're going through a river here, which, if anything, is most likely Nile. But they will make their landing right by the capital and begin expanding this out like crazy. But immediately, the Ethiopian team is like, whoa, wait. Let's figure something out. So, they figure something out. Because they don't want to die. And that figure something out was very painful for the Ethiopia, which they lost most of their land. The Cargo team realizes how easy that was, and, well, they accepted it. Obviously, they didn't really care if they lived. Anyway, we only have 2 countries left to get over to Africa, and that is the blue team and the purple team. They both arrive in Africa kind of a similar time. The purpley team is going to be colonizing this area of Africa. Oh, what the... And the blue team will make their landing in Africa as well. They will be taking this chunk of land by here. I almost forgot where they were meant to go in my plans. And every country is now in Africa. The Burgundy team being the first is obviously going to have the largest. The chocolate team will expand on its South Africa thing, whatever. What is happening with the map? I don't know why this happens. I've never seen it happen before, which is kind of strange. Anyway, everyone is going to come together and finish up Africa, so this doesn't take forever. So I'm going to draw that in real quick. So, just like that, Africa has been divided. This continent has been filled in with one episode. It's kind of insane. For God's sake. And there's only two countries left here. The Ethiopian team and the yellow team. The yellow team is terrified. Even though they did that piece there, they're so scared the Burgundy team's going to try something. But the Burgundy team, I think, may have the largest colony, if not the chocolate team, which actually is quite the chocolate team. I think the green team may have like the easiest direction to their colony out of anybody. Because, well, actually that would be the red team, because they literally border it. I think they have the easiest access to it, but everyone else is fine with their colonies. Anyway, speaking of the green team, they're gonna go and invade somebody. They team because they just took over all this. They invade the remainder of the Greek country, which nobody really noticed. And yeah, the world is now looking scarily similar. What is this? Wait. Just gonna get rid of that. Anyway, the yellow team will continue its expansion. And, well, this is gonna obviously be bad, because this is hurting people. They will be invading the green country over here. Now, immediately, the other yellow team will realise that, wait a minute, if they continue expanding like this, that could be bad. Now, this is the original yellow team, and they haven't made a move for a while, because it kind of hurt. So, the OG yellow team will make a move in quickly and take, not all of it. They make a move in to take the rest of the land, which angers the other yellow team. But they don't do anything about it, because if they were to, I feel like people will get involved, and they don't really want that. But with that now invading that green country, it's not looking good for the world. And why do I say that? Well, because tensions between the red, yellow and turquoise team are now at a critical high, and this was after the red team finished up its colony over here. The tensions began rising like crazy. And that does not just mean the yellow team, it means their entire alliance. And as you can see, their alliance is, well, they're the strongest country in it, and then Finland and the blue team. But they might want to add some more people to their alliance to make it so they can handle better against the red and turquoise team. And one of them will be the green country over here. This green country will join up with the Square Alliance. At this point, the Khaki team screams in fear and immediately joins the Circle Alliance. And at this point, Europe is looking familiar. There's two fronts here, two alliances. Green team declares a state of neutrality, and everyone realizes that the world is going to enter into a massive war. And they know that it's not going to be the size of this war that happened up here. It's going to be a massive, massive war. Now, over here, it's going to be probably peaceful, but the top three strongest, some of the strongest countries in the world are going to fight up against each other, which is going to hurt the world economy really bad. And this war will break out because the yellow team will have... Actually, no, I'm not going to do that. I might save that for next video. I don't know. Should I make this one a cliffhanger or make it happen in the next video? I think I'm going to make it a cliffhanger. The yellow team will send troops into the turquoise team, beginning this war. The entire Triangle Alliance will be called into the war, which is just these two. And the yellow team will call in the entire Square Alliance, which is all of this. But not to worry. The green team is here, as they will join the side of the red team in this war. Although, that's not really going to do anything, to be honest. They're not really strong enough to fight. The lion team will join the side of the red team as well. And the Circle Alliance will stay a thing of neutrality, but he's saying if this war gets out of hand, they will join in to end it. So, they're like the backup plan, although somebody, not to spoil anything, somebody may have a word about that and may accidentally make them get involved, but hey. Now, somebody who is against the turquoise team is the brown team, who will also join this war on the side of the yellow team. And this is because, I don't know if I mentioned it, but the turquoise team did fund that Bright Orange Team Rebellion. They didn't have a plan of this guy invading it. They wanted to make it like a puppet. But once the green team invaded, they were just like, oh, whatever, let's just take the rest of it. They were getting close to puppeting it until Vietnam decided to invade it. And Vietnam will just declare state neutrality. Korea will do the same, and basically everyone else. So yeah, we have a major war breaking out. That will do it for this video. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see ya in the massive war.